The American soap opera, The Young and The Restless, has been intriguing American housewives and many women from around the world since the early 70s, when the youth-based drama made its debut. Often abbreviated as Y&R, over the years it's achieved astounding success in the soap opera genre of television, earning numerous awards and even becoming the most popular airing in the U.S. With its reception, Y&R continues its drama even to this day. As can be expected of the genre, the show has played host to many entertaining and changing plots. In fact, it still holds the record for the longest ongoing feud between two characters, which lasted for more than 4 decades. Jill Abbot and Chancellor's rivalry was the focal point of the opera for many years. But as much as antagonistic drama provides entertainment, everyone knows that the most valuable plot arcs are of a romantic kind. Considering the classic, bold and beautiful romance between Brooke and Logan that lasted nearly 3 decades, it comes as no surprise that viewers always seem more invested in romance, and Y&R is no exception. Over the many years that it's graced the small screen, it's played host to some of the most memorable and adored couples in television history. One such couple is that of Tessa Porter, portrayed by Kate Fairbanks, and Mariah Copeland, portrayed by Cameron Grimes. What was most celebrated about the couple is the show's decision to become more inclusive, viewers being treated to one of Y&R's most iconic romances. Of course, the pair have their fair share of drama, at times even making it seem that one or the other might be leaving the show. But they've endured and are now preparing for their nuptials, at least on Y&R. Considering how many people express an interest in Tessa and Mariah's romance, called Taraya on social media gossip, it would only be expected of us to relive the romance as it blossomed between the two. As we reflect on the adorable romance between Tessa and Mariah, we'll discuss the general timeline of how the romantic plot played out on Y&R, from how the couple first met to the many ups and downs that they've experienced. Finally, we'll close by looking at how things developed and how they're doing now. Considering that both actresses signed a contract with The Young and The Restless, viewers can rest assured that the couple will continue to grace our screens, for the foreseeable future at least. Suppose the romance in the making between Porter and Copeland began when Mariah made her appearance in 2014, as the actress Cameron returned to the set of The Young and the Restless as Cassie Newman, her former role, long-lost twin sister. Of course, the plot thickened when Mariah arrived in the fictional setting of Genoa City, but for the time being, it seemed as if Mariah's character didn't express any interest in same-sex relationships. During her time on the show, Mariah's romantic interest leaned towards several men, and her story continued for a while. That was until the arrival of the wildcard character, Tessa Porter, who landed in Genoa in 2017, living out of her car and surviving only on the strings of her guitar. Kate Fairbanks, the actress who portrayed the role of Porter, is also a musician and singer off the set, and naturally welcomed the opportunity to perform her music on The Young and the Restless. However, it would be some time before the romance between Porter and Copeland blossomed, as they both had to discover their interest in same-sex. At first, Porter dated among the men of Genoa, even becoming involved with Mariah's brother, Noah. Tessa and Mariah would initially meet at a local club where Tessa had taken a job, and also performed her music. It was Mariah who discovered her feeling and eventually made the first move, but wasn't successful as Tessa was scared off. Over time, Tessa decided to consider a same-sex relationship, and as soap opera drama develops, the two would eventually establish their initial friendship. Though, as it is the norm with soap operas, plenty of events in between eventually drove the characters together, and they formed one of the first inclusive relationships featured in daytime soap operas. As the events transpired, Tessa and Mariah started working together for Devon Hamilton, spending more and more time together, with Devon often playing mediator between the blossoming couple. However, just as viewers believed that the two would confess their love to each other, Mariah learned that Tessa was reading her diary, hoping to find inspiration for new music, but instead alienating Mariah. Furious about her privacy being violated, Mariah called things off between her and Tessa, only to reconcile later. Following these events, Mariah partook in a surrogacy agreement with Abby Newman, only to be eventually kidnapped by an antagonist later introduced as Stitch. During this time, rumors began circulating that suggested Cameron Grimes' contract with Y&R had expired, and many people believed that her character might be written out. But Mariah returned safely, even giving birth to a healthy son, Dominic. Then came the drama surrounding Mariah's difficulty to separate from the baby, once again providing space to bring Tessa and Mariah together. But only briefly, as Mariah would later be unfaithful due to antagonistic meddling, as well as her mother's struggle with breast cancer. Also, it didn't help the situation that Tessa left Genoa to tour with her ex-husband. Again, during the time that Porter spent abroad, fans and viewers speculated that Kate Fairbanks might have decided to leave the show. However, much to everyone's surprise, Tessa returned to catch Mariah in the act of cheating. This was only a year ago. The celebrated couple reconciled, now sharing their hopes of adopting a baby. And with the two lovebirds so eager to confess their love, they proposed to each other. Viewers are now awaiting in anticipation for the wedding that Tessa and Mariah are planning. If you're curious to see what Tessa and Mariah's wedding is going to be like, what drama awaits the ceremony, and what the future holds for Tessa Porter and Mariah Copeland, then catch the latest episodes of The Young and The Restless. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.